We were just going to do it. Okay. Welcome to our very first Wine Down Wednesday. We are not affiliated with anything that we're going to show product-wise. Not sponsored or anything yet. But hey, we're going to keep doing these Wine Down Wednesdays. So if a wine company wants to sponsor us, holler. Okay, so
welcome back to Crime into Bed. I am Jennifer.
I'm Felicia.
And this is our very first Wine Down Wednesday. Tonight, we're going to pour a glass. We're going to pull out the receipts and unwind and untangle some of the threads from our latest episode.
We're going to revisit the See No Lawsuits episode because the episode may be over, but the questions in the court records certainly are not.
So grab your favorite drink, get cozy, stay nosy with us, and join us as we pour over the details, straighten out some of the timeline, and talk about everything else that still has this case twisted up.
Yes. So without further ado, just to get on a personal note, we have had a very stressful week, month. I don't know. It's been a lot.
So I spoke to my son, who lives in Dallas today, and he said, Mom, Mercury is in retrograde. I don't know what is going on with people. So shout out to you, Christian Peacock, down there in Dallas, for putting it all into perspective for us, kiddo. Hope you're doing well. We love you. And you too, Wanda. And you too, brother.
And thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Okay, let's see what this is. Let's taste this.
Stout.
Woo!
I got it because of the packaging. It kind of, oh, not this one. I got the other one because it looked like our,
It's pink.
Yeah.
Okay, if I have to take if I step off screen for just a minute, it's because I have a very sensitive tummy. So, without further ado.
When we covered the See No Lawsuits episode, I don't think that we were being very careful. And what this segment of Crime into Bed is basically going to be is just absolutely like no holds bar. It's just going to be what we honestly think.
Sure.
And this is our podcast. This is our opinion. We can put our opinions out there.
We can voice our opinion, absolutely.
So we're just going to preface all of that up into this is our opinion. This is not fact. This is just things that we think and we have noticed.
So I'll start with this. Okay. Sister runs off to Alaska, right?
Right.
She comes back. She comes back blind. She comes back blind because the surgeon hit her in the head with the light in the operating room.
Which I just want to say this.
Let's just address that.
Yeah. Doctors take an oath to
do no harm. Do no harm.
Yeah. So, and I just firmly believe that did not happen.
I can stand 10 toes in and say I firmly believe that did not happen. And based on some of the evidence that we do have that we will address in later episodes, where we will point out this little tidbit here and this little tidbit there and this little signature here, you know, you can't be blind and do those things, allegedly. So in our opinion, Miss Angela Dougan, we mean no disrespect to anybody who has actual visual impairment, okay? We support you. You got a visual impairment, we're going to be right there, be your number one advocate. You fake a visual impairment,
you gotta look at the camera right there.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was looking at me because I was talking to me. But you fake a visual impairment, Miss Dougan, I think my face says it all. I got that. This is my opinion.
Hey, if you're watching, by the way, hit the like button
and subscribe
and share with all your other scamily. And
yeah. In our opinion,
Not that you guys seem to all like stay together, so like whatever. But
ooh, should we make this like where we speak to them directly and call them out? Nah. It's our opinion.
Let's keep the lawsuits away from us.
Yeah.
So here's where I want to take this. You brought up a really good point.
Are we getting off the surgeon topic, because I have more proof.
Sure.
We found no evidence. None. Zilch. Zero. Nada. Nothing. Where Angela Dougan even worked as an operating tech. We can say on good authority that she appeared to be a surgical nurse, right? Like Ginger pretty much.
Or I think she said surgical tech.
Surgical tech.
So
okay. There's a big difference between a tech and a nurse.
Yeah.
I
haven't researched.
You're in there cleaning the scalpels and making sure they're all lined up and all pretty and silver and got the hoses and everything all clean. That's a tech.
Gotcha.
A nurse would be, yes, doctor. Here's the scalpel, doctor. We got bleeding there, doctor. So.
Because you went to the school of Grey's Anatomy, right?
I did go to the school of Grey's Anatomy, and the two of us saved a life going to Grey's Anatomy
Story
Academy.
for another time.
Yeah.
But here we go with what I personally feel is the biggest eliminator for me. For me, this is how I. This is how I firmly, or why I think that this is kind of a. Why I kind of think that this is a sham. I mean, allegedly, in my opinion.
Okay, we've already stated that this whole episode is about our opinion.
Fair.
Fair.
Can I just show you guys why I think I'm gonna show?
Just show up. Yeah, you have to.
We're gonna do that
because if you're visually impaired, as you claim to be in a court document, honey, you can't read a transcript.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, we're gonna show. I just have to get on.
And while you do this, I'll just want to go back to our episode about See No Lawsuits, which I think was a very clever title, by the way. You could read that both ways. See No Lawsuits, or
I never thought about that, but yes.
So, in our record keeping, we found one instance where Angela Dougan claimed to be blind. One.
Sure. I'm here. Okay.
Sorry, that's TikTok.
Somebody must have been stitching somebody or something. But here's the hang up that we get. And we're not going to continue to say in our opinion, because this entire episode is, like we said, in our opinion. If we have factual documentation, we're going to tell you we got the receipts. So, as she's pulling this up, we found more evidence to the likelihood that Angela Dougan can see versus the one instance where she claimed in a legal document that she can't. Obviously, the court did not believe that either, because the court did not make any accommodations for her visual impairment. It basically said, you show up or we're going to arrest you, and then because you fled and you're now on the run, I wonder if they could get her for absconding.
Well, you know, the frustrating part to me about the episode 2 was that
episode 3.
No, the episode 2, like the episode
also
2 as well as
also gotcha. Words matter. Words matter.
Is that she really seemed to just get away with it. Like, every single time, it's like she just
Well,
got away with it.
A thing too, courts, they're not going to waste their time and resources on cases that they can't prosecute right now.
Mhm.
That's why a lot of the things that we've run across say dismissed with prejudice or not null proseque, or however you say that. I don't hate. We don't speak Latin.
Prosecute. That's how I read it.
So, if it wasn't prosecuted or it was a dismissed without prejudice, that means they have every intent of when this family is locked up in jail, guess what's gonna happen? And I will bet money on this, no judge is going to grant this family bond of any kind.
I don't know. That's the frustrating part to me, is like they just...
Well, this is the first time that, like, they got arrested for these felonies, and then as soon as they got bonded out by none other than Ginger, they flee the state, which they called Ginger and said, I need to get out of here.
Ginger bonded them out. We'll just stay.
Okay, so
That's what
I can infer by the things that she said, because Angela called her and said, I need to come get you, and she said they went up there. Okay, so yeah, we don't know that for a fact. We don't know that Ginger put any money in a bail bondsman or whatever, but we do know that Angela called Ginger and said, hey, I need you to get me out of here. They're going to kill me. I need to go somewhere. So, that we know.
Okay, so I think I have this ready to pull up. We're going to...
Everybody get your cup up.
Oh. Cup up. Okay, so here is the TikTok. This is where I first started to investigate her.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and
I don't know
fellow
if you guys can
citizens,
hear that,
today I
but
stand before you to address
We'll put
a
the link
pressing
in the
issue that plagues our
description.
society,
She's holding her
homelessness.
phone.
It's a crisis that affects not
And
only
she's
individuals
reading
but our
from
entire
her
community.
phone
And
with
it's
a
time
pair
for
of
us to
sunglasses
collectively
on. You know what
address this
sunglasses
problem.
do?
Homelessness is not just
They
a social
reflect.
issue. It's also a humanitarian crisis.
We
It's
can
a stark
clearly see that
reminder
she's holding her phone
that many
and
of our
reading
fellow
from her
Americans
phone.
are living on the streets without a safe and stable place to call home.
Girl, how do you
This
know where the
crisis
phone's
is a
at? You
true crime against the
blind.
American people,
Oh,
against our
you know what else
values
I-
of compassion,
Sorry.
empathy,
Maybe she
and the
can see
pursuit of
light.
happiness for all.
No, she can't see the
But
light.
in the midst
She
of
can see the
this
light.
challenge,
We don't
there
know
are
that.
beacons of hope
Completely our
and
opinion.
organizations
Sorry. We are very
committed
But
to
just
making a
watch,
difference.
watch.
One
As-
such
as-
Here we go.
organization is
As
Ozark
she's holding
Safety
it
Cabins,
up,
She moves her
which
head.
has taken a commendable stance in helping those who have fallen on hard times. They have recognized the urgency of the situation, and they stand ready to play a crucial role in addressing the homeless crisis. Ozark Safety Cabins offers a very unique, innovative solution
She had to
provide
pause
shelters
because
and a
she
sense of security to those
needed to read
experiencing
ahead so
homelessness.
she'd know what words
These
to say.
safety cabins
She
are designed to be a
can't read.
temporary
She's
safe
blind.
haven
Dadgummit.
for those in need, offering protection from the elements
Do
and a
you see
dignified place
our
to
dilemma?
rest. What makes this
She can't.
initiative even better and more
see.
remarkable is the fact that there's a 40-year warranty on these
Okay,
safety
we
cabins,
get the
ensuring
point.
their
Share the
long-term
link in the,
effectiveness and reliability.
Yeah,
video.
well, I just want to show
Moreover,
this.
Ozark Safety
There
Cabins
she
goes
is.
beyond
She's
merely
like,
providing shelter. They
she was
also
holding the phone
offer
up
support,
here,
guidance,
And then
and
she
a
moved her
path
head
towards
down. I saw
rehabilitation.
that. Yeah.
By addressing
She's
the
following the lens
Sorry,
of the camera.
We should have gone into the FBI way back, okay? Like we notice everything, every posture, we analyze it. We were like, why'd you roll your eyes at me like that? Girl, we see you.
Inauthenticity is something that I clock right away, and even though I didn't know the extent of the personality flaws within Allison when we met her, there was something off.
Your
like,
scam
there
radar
I
kind of
didn't
went
know-
and then fell back down, and went and fell back down.
Well, I just gotta say, me and Zach are just we're not naive, but we definitely we want to believe the best in people,
Right.
And we did not think that this was a scam. We genuinely,
I-
if you go back
sure.
to episode 1 and
Sure.
you listen, we genuinely thought
Yeah.
something was wrong with her. We thought she was kidnapped, laying in a ditch somewhere. That's why
Yeah.
Zach
Yeah.
tried to get hold of her husband. Like, we're trying to find out what.
Like, is she going to end up on she may end up on an episode of Dateline because of other reasons, but back then, 2 years ago, you guys were legitimately concerned about this woman and her whereabouts and well-being. Like, she dropped off the face of the earth. And I know, to circle back to those episodes, you guys were, and let me preface this. We still have people coming forward saying, this is what happened with me and the Dougan family. This is what happened with me and the Dougan family. And by the way, can I drop a little...
Wait, whisper in my ear.
A little hint of a gem.
What is it? What is it?
Of a...
Oh, yes. Yes, girl.
So, coming up, there was rumored, or it was rumored to Felicia and I, that there was a diamond mine.
From a very reliable source.
Very reliable. And we looked high and low, around the earth, above the earth, in the earth, and could not find any information about this diamond mine until yesterday. Oh, we forgot to announce at the top of the episode, by the way. There will not be an episode coming out this Sunday. We do apologize. Because of lots of information that has been coming in this week, we are bombarded with research, and we are struggling with where to go next to bring that to you guys. We do know we want to open the little book on Miss Allison Dougan, the author. Dr.
Jeanette Clark. Let me just call you out right now, because I was telling my husband and my dad last night, because I was just doing all the sleuthing things, and I just was getting so irked. I was so irked. And I'm going to show y'all why, because this episode is going to probably be like the deepest of deepest dives, because I have a personal issue with someone who lied to my face, took our $7,500, and
made you do all of these enhancements to your property in the agreement, costing you way more than
also, she's like my peer. Like, I think we're almost the same age, and I'm just like, do something else with your life. Quit scamming people. And it's obvious to me.
I love your facial expressions when you do that. We should drink wine more often when we do these episodes.
Wine Down Wednesday, y'all. It opens
the opinions start flowing.
So that's gonna be a good clip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, yeah, I take it very personally when you just disrespected our family, like in a bad way, and I'm over it. And
girl, she hating.
I don't.
Well, okay, she ain't hating because she's never been taught that. She's always been taught that hate is a strong word, but she is really disliking right now.
Petty level 1,000. Just expect it next
Times
episode.
infinity.
I am not even joking. I'm about to be.
We're fixing to blow up the diamond mine. I'm sorry, we keep going back to that because, Lordy. Okay, so let's circle back. I think we've chatted on long enough, but okay, there's a camera right there.
So what we're doing right now, because we're just like baby podcasters and trying to figure out YouTube, we are watching ourselves on our stream on this separate monitor.
Show everybody. Just show everybody what we're watching. So we're watching ourselves right here. I don't want to turn it. While we're videoing ourselves right there, while we're watching ourselves back there. So, where does one look when they can see?
How much wine have you had?
Not enough. Okay. Just for the record, we don't drink.
I actually have not had anything to drink in, I think it was
Seems like
3
New
months.
Year's Eve. Was it New Year's Eve for us?
Well, my last was with my friends, and I don't
Oh,
remember
that's
where
right.
that
You did the
But
girls' night out.
anyways.
Okay. Anyway, back to that. So she gone to Alaska. She come home. Now she's blind. I will say this with authority. I will say this with absolute 100% researched thoroughly. The chances of a person becoming blind because they got hit in the head with a surgical lamp
Yeah, that's a good point.
are very slim to never happened.
Girl. Okay. Also, I
Bring
will
it
just
up.
say.
Bring it. Spill
Okay,
it.
so in our second episode, we heard from John, who told me, and I have more conversations from him. I'm sorry, I have more from our conversation to share. But anyways, I was told by him that he witnessed her driving heavy machinery.
Honey, that's not the first person that's told us they witnessed her driving. If you are blind, Angela Dougan, don't get behind the vehicle of heavy machinery or vehicles.
Mhm.
Don't do it because
Yeah.
you are a liability. You are a greater liability at that point. I need.
She a liar.
Where is the?
Um,
Say it again. Say it again for the
she
people in the back of the class.
liability.
Girl.
Okay, so I want to get to this point.
We are getting to that point. We're there now.
We discuss.
You're gonna edit like some of this stuff out, right? Like to like put it together in like this really pretty packaged bow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Surely.
Because I think a lot of the stuff
This
we
is
said
this
is
is
just
too
like,
strong. We're gonna leave that.
That's probably all I'm gonna need.
Yeah. So, but here's where I want to get to is the fact that
These chairs. Though,
what is
y'all.
the point? I want to get to the
I'll
what is
say-
the motive? What is the motive? Where's the money? What is the motive?
Because you can get money for being blind.
Is she? That's something we gotta find out.
I don't know. Probably.
I would
See my
highly,
face.
I would highly, suggest that y'all do not get on our bad side.
You'll be on our
Because-
podcast.
And not only that, but we will literally go down every single avenue. We will be talking to your grade school.
Every receipt
teachers.
you've ever signed with your debit card,
Mm-mm-mm.
we gonna know about. Comes back from Alaska, claims she's blind. We have reason to believe that she's not, in our opinions, allegedly. Just asterisks right there, you know. And so I had a couple more questions, or I had a couple more statements, really. We can prove, actually, that in more cases than not, that she can see. There's nothing out there that says medically, and Miss Dougan, Mrs. Dougan, I do apologize. If you are blind, if you are visually impaired in the slightest little bit, and I don't mean not blindness, because I've got that, honey. Send us the documentation. Show us the receipts. Let us be wrong about this one thing about you. Please.
Yes, and let's be clear, we're not trying to solicit you for confidential information. We don't want to violate HIPAA in any regard.
No,
but
if she handed it to
still,
us, we're not violating HIPAA.
But
I mean, girl, what are you going to gain from? Did you think it was going to get you out of the foreclosure on the property of that belonged to your mom and your grandma? Because it didn't. And that is, we can also follow this up with a very authoritative statement. That is the only lawsuit of the 18 documented lawsuits where you stated you were blind in an answer. Why?
I don't know. These people, I don't even want to try to understand their.
Oh, that's my, okay, so yeah, no, I'm not chasing this because I'm trying to understand who they are and why they do what they do. I'm chasing this because I'm trying to understand What the actual heck?
Yeah. I would like to know what happened to you. Like, where, who hurt you? Who hurt you?
In her opinion.
So that is the major. I think that's the
I don't think we
major
addressed a
thing.
lot of it, though, because there's like 2 more things that I feel like we needed to pop
Well,
in here.
yeah, the Honeybee Girls
There
is
we go.
something that we touched on. But this is some of the things that we need to dive deeper into in order. So that's why we're not putting an episode out this week. We really need to find this Arizona Honeybee Keepers group, and I need an interview. I need to talk to these people. That's what I'm going to be focused on. I have to have answers. What possesses you to start a Honeybee Girls business? And you get on the news. They were on the news twice, by the way. And we're
Promoting
gonna
the
show
honeybees.
that.
Promoting the honeybee
Yeah,
thing. Yeah. Yeah, they were.
which comes back to the blindness part, because there's
You
a video.
were. Oh my gosh,
Listen.
that was such a great point.
Listen, do you not remember
What?
the video where they're standing together, and Angela's like in her blind charade, and she like slips for a second, and Allison like she elbows her like,
So-
remember you're blind? Stop.
So, Felicia just solved the whole daggum case. She's not blind. Like, that's just, she's not blind. I will say, the many relatives that we have talked to, the many people connected with Angela Dougan and her family, the many people that have had these dealings with her and her family, are not the biggest fans. And I say that with the warmest of intentions. I'm trying to watch what I say here, because I don't want this to... I can relate to family issues. I can relate to not wanting to be a part of something that somebody's involved in. I get it. But when we interview 100 people and 99 of them are saying stay away from them, they're
I've never
bad.
spoken to someone who said, "Oh yeah,
Oh,
great
they're
people."
great people. Matter of fact, the one person that did give them such a great Google review, guess who it was?
Fake account.
Ding, 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 ding. I can't even get excited about it because it's so obvious. It's like, these people are great to do business with. I would buy a tiny home from them any day. So that was the one person that got a tiny home. And they're in the family. The scamily. I'm sorry, not the family.
We also have reason to believe that. Okay, so
Oh, wait. We need to say this. If you have come to us and you are part of Angela's family, thank you. When we say family, we are not referring to you and Angela as her familiar unit. When we say family, we're referring to Angela, David, Dylan, Allison, and Samuel. Those are the people we're referring to when we say scamily. Anybody who has come forward and said anything in confidence or not in confidence, we are not speaking about you, period. We will not do that. You guys have assisted us and sent us in many directions that we never thought this case would go, and we appreciate that 100%. We're grateful, and hopefully someday we can pay it forward to each and every one of you, because I know it's not easy to take a step back and go, okay, that's my aunt, or that's my cousin, or that's my niece or my sister, and provide us with information that you feel might have them retaliate against you in some way. So we do appreciate you, and I just wanted to clarify that. Like, I don't want people...
Absolutely, yeah. I think we've made that distinction, but it's good to make it again, because, yeah, it's, especially with speaking with her sister, like, there's a clear separation between the two of them. So
Yeah.
um,
Healthy separation.
I just want to close us out by just saying that there's
Aw.
so much more to this, and we're being very careful about what we put in the episodes. But this Wind Down Wednesday is wild.
This is going to be
this is no cap.
moving forward. This is your freebie. You may get one more freebie, but moving forward, this is going to be no holds barred.
You say that right?
No holds barred. Anything goes. But we are looking into sponsorships and subscription type future. And by the way,
we're gonna do some. I want to make Wind Down Wednesday like a thing, and then we're gonna have some type of extra subscription where you get more in depth with the story. So
we're going to be in the studio a lot.
Not just this story. I just want to be very clear. We are going to keep going.
Yep.
With the podcast beyond the
Dougan family. And if anything comes up in the future with the Dougan family, we are going to be, rest assured, we're going to shoot a little podcast out there and let you know, oh, by the way, they've been arrested, or oh, by the way, this happened or that happened. But Corpus Christi, Texas, Conroe, Texas, Chandler, Oklahoma, Nevada, Florida, Colorado. Put your spidey sense on. What did I leave out?
Did you mention Virginia?
Virginia, North Carolina. Y'all come on now.
Okay, so thank you
I'm not
for
done.
unwinding and whining with us.
Yep. I hope we provided some really good content for
I think
viewers,
so.
because
I think so.
And let me throw this out there. If you are the doctor in Alaska that hit Allison Dougan, or Angela Dougan in the head with the surgical lamp, will you please contact us? Because we don't think you did it.
All right, Mom.
You can take crime into bed with you wherever you go.
Cheers.
But we invented it and created it for those who are winding down at night, getting ready to go to bed, and getting tucked in with their favorite podcast, which we hope is Crime into Bed. And until next time, stay curious.
Stay cozy.
Stay cozy.
Nosy.
Stay nosy. And always stay curious.
Cheers to that. Okay, sleep tight, sleuthers.
Bye now. I sounded like a kitty cat. I don't know. I don't feel like we covered. It's like 3 blind points.